What happens when you fumble 2 games of Wingman Poseidon to the point where you can't even win a single round and play good? You milk views by making another tier list video. So now this is going to be about knives, and instantly I can say that gut knife would go to D tier. I would even put in F tier. I can't be bothered making a fucking whole entire slide, so just say that this is an F, right? Gut knife is ass. Immune lethal, whatever his name is, the guy that loves the gut knife, the guy that I think he's Palestinian, they'll be Palestine though. Um, the gut knife is ass. It's so ass. I don't even respect your opinion about it. Don't even try to justify its looks over anything. The the knife is not good, and your opinion, yeah, your opinion just doesn't matter. Cookery knife is a C knife. It takes up too much of your screen. The handle is absolutely buns. It's kind of like the Huntsman, I feel. And it's like a Huntsman karambit finger thing. You know what I mean? Like it's got like that little thing, but the Huntsman's kind of ass. I don't know why. Like the animations feel a bit too over themselves. Like when I see a guy with when I see a guy with like a fucking cookery knife in my game, I think it's not even from CS2. I think I'm like playing Standoff 2 or whatever the other game was like a counter blocks animation, like a mobile Counter Strike. Doesn't fit in the game. This is a twin blade knife. I don't know why this is in the thing. This shit looks ass. Maybe better than the gut knife. I don't know what the animations would be on this, but presumably ass. Falchion knife has actually got like a buff of having a handle, like having the handle as well colored with the skin, like the gamma dopplers and stuff. So that kind of looks okay, but at the same time the animations are kind of mid, especially for the pullout. The inspect is fine when you have the rare one, but if I had it like for a long time, I would actually dislike it and probably just sell the knife. Bayonet was actually kind of good. When it had its like little prime, do you know when the animgraph animations released for the new knives, and like every new animation was like every single animation for the knives was scuffed, like for the butterfly. That's the only time when this was good. Like when like when the hand and the bayonet went under the hand, that was so fucking tough. Holy shit! Butterfly knife is an ADHD stimming knife. I wouldn't put it S tier. This shit is hot ass. It's what every YouTuber does to stimulate your fucking peanut ass brain into watching the video. If you dislike my video right now, I will groom you, and you will not. I shouldn't say that, but you will face severe repercussions from this wonderful community that I've grown 40 subscribers. By the way, I said this in my last 2 videos, but like I didn't post them because I'm ass at Counter Strike. Flip knife is such an ass knife. I don't know why Kenny S uses this. This is a horrible knife. The blade is good, but the handle sucks. The pullout sucks. I feel the only thing that's good is when you pull it out and you instantly do the inspect. It feels like instant, like it feels nice. It's like foo 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 foo. Like you know what I mean? It's fine. It's a beta. It's a higher beta than the Falchion though. That's for sure. Karambit, it's fine. Karambit's an S tier. Like I gotta put it there because the animations are good. The Karambit, especially for the instant animation, as soon as you do it, you just instantly swing it downwards. It's a good knife. It's a smooth knife. Everyone likes it. If I put that shit to like C tier, I would get like a ratio of like 2 likes to 17 dislikes. So I'll not put this into C tier, and like I'll actually save the fucking 20 viewers. Huntsman knife is a horrible knife. That shit's getting C tier. I don't know what it's about. It's about like the fact that it's got the gun knife throw whilst having just a longer blade and like a somewhat like it's somewhat better blade and a better handle. But like I don't like it really. The inspect is so ass. It's got the default knife inspect. Like if the inspect was kind of different, I guess it would feel good, but at the same time I feel like it would not feel like a CS game. So that's just where the Huntsman's at. The flip knife, even though it has the default animation, still feels better. I have no idea why. Don't diss me on this. M9 Bayonet is kind of tough. I don't like that it has the default animations, but it's a big ass blade and it looks very clean. Like in basically any single skin that you've got it. Blue steel, Damascus steel, like any skin. The Dopplers as well. They look shiny. I'll put it above the Karambit, but at the same time, the Karambit lovers need to be in the comment section, whatever. Butt plugs are absolutely ass. I don't know why would someone would even buy this. This skin is so unbelievably buns. It feels like your knife range has been shorted down by like 50%. When you run this skin, like people think that you're a loser that waste your money. You might as well buy like a burner phone and like I don't know. I would rather buy drugs than buy this knife. Unironically, Bowie knife is a rip-off M9 bayonet with scuffy animations. The two hand fingers kind of better, but at the same time, if you run the bayonet, I mean, if you run the Bowie knife for me, you are just like trying to be like, cool, look at this. I basically have a bayonet. Yeah, shut the fuck up, bro. That shit's like a C tier skin. It's kind of better than the cookery, but it's worse, I would say. The only thing that is better in than the cookery is the colour that it's got, because I'm pretty sure this has gamma Doppler, whilst the cookery doesn't, which I'll put it into actually high B. Default CT is actually kind of better than all these fucking shitty ass D tier knives. I'll put it into C tier. And then for the terrorist knife, this is gonna be a heated documentary. CT knife or T knife? Which one's actually better? Yes, sure, the handle looks better, I would say, on the CT, and like the blades more like sleek. But at the same time, there's something with the T side default knife. I don't know what it is. Like if you have a T side default knife on, like, let's say, imagine if you had that shit on T side. I mean CT side. Oh my god, I'm so scared. So imagine you had that shit as a counter terrorist. That shit would kind of look tough. So T side better than CT. Paracord is so ass. The animations are ass. The rear animation is ass, and the inspect animations are ass. Is it better than the? Is it better than the butt plugs? It probably is. But yeah, that's what I really can say about the shitty ass skin. Survival knife is only good because of the rear pull out animation that it's got, but like other than that, you can't really like justify this skin. Like you might say, oh, this skin is good, yeah, just because you're a broke ass bitch and you can't afford any other knife. This shit's getting like low beta. This is like the ghost knife. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna put it into like well, let me actually like make a whole entire row below. Let me make a row below, and then let's call this like shitty ass random skins. Like ghost knife goes there. The golden knives, like obviously they're gonna go there because they're irrelevant to the game. But classic knife is so unbelievably ass. I don't see why someone would run it. Like it just feels like you're trying to mimic like whatever. Like I don't think one even likes the design of the like classic knife. I think I would run genuinely like a paracord. Actually, no, that's way too much. Like a classic knife is as good as the default T knives. Like if I had the classic knife, I would run this more than the T knives because it's got actual like better animations, and the fact that it's got an idle animation instantly puts it up to the top of C. Never her knife is ass. It doesn't even deserve to be with the gut knife. It deserves to be below. It deserves to be in the shitty ass random skin sections. So I would take this out of the game. This knife just looks like something that you wouldn't even have in Counter Strike overall. Nomad knife, I fuck with this knife heavy. This is going to get A tier. The animations are good regardless of whatever you get, the rare animation or the other animation, how you pass it onto the other hand. The normal animation's good, whilst the rare animation for inspecting it does like the cool ass flip. You like flip it around, you do like little twirly whirly. This shit is better. And then you might say, oh, yo, you're fucking stupid for putting this in A tier, low A tier. Yo, look at all these other skins. You really think a flip knife is better than a nomad? Holy, you're tweaking. Skeleton knife is a high C tier skin. The reason, actually, I'll put it low B. Because the reason why people like the skeleton knife is because it's like the animation and the good pullout. But that's so like RNG heavy to the point where it's not worth getting. Because imagine you get like a cool ass 4K with an AWP. And then like you've got all the casters screaming, get a major. Like think of this. You're at major, you hear the casters like screaming your name. Oh, it's a 4K, and he pulls out the skeleton knife that has the worst animations of all time, and now like you're an embarrassment. And then you lose the clutch. Stiletto knife is actually kind of good. I'll put it into A tier as well. It's got good pull out animations, and it's got like good inspect and then a good rear inspect. The only thing I dislike is unironically the blade, like the handle, but that's up to people's perspective. I think more about I think more about the blade and how the finishes look like on the blade. I think it can be partnered with a lot of stuff. Ursus, this shit also looks like it deserves to be in a random ass game. I would put this into D or C, but the fact that it's got like this cool ass Xeno Hunter Valorant animation, it kind of makes me want to put it in like B tier. And the fact that you've got like the animation for pulling it out, which makes it thrown up and down. I know it kind of removes everything that I said about the skeleton knife having the orange animations, but this one at least looks somewhat better. But the handle is also ass, and I don't think this is justifiable. I don't think the handle is justifiable at all, unless you run the ultraviolet one and the handle turns purple. Talon Knife is a rip off Karambit, but actually looks good, and I think the sound is not half bad. The only thing that I dislike is the long animation where you like spin it forever. I think it just doesn't have it angled correctly. It doesn't feel nice. I think you'd want the normal Karambit animation when you have the Talon, like when you like do it normally. I don't think people want the ADHD animation. I would put this above the bayonet, and okay, that's the tier list. That's pretty good. I don't think I've got an L take over here at all. This shit might be good. Yeah, for that I think that's the end. Yo, if I'm somehow incorrect, pound my ass, bro.